From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
Can't wait to see it all. And we're talking about right now, it was just kind of interesting what happened today across Oklahoma, including Osage County, where it was in the 60s today. And you just go west a ways up to Alva, it was 93. It was hot in the western third of the state. Then we had clouds all day, kept us in the 60s, and then we just briefly bumped up to 70 in Tulsa. And if you're east of Tulsa, you had some sunshine. You say, what clouds? And so you were partly sunny to sunny, and you were in the mid-70s, so it was a gorgeous day. The winds, they were strong today. We were up to 38-mile-per-hour winds, but it was less than we anticipated. We were talking about 40 to 45, which is pretty close. Most of the stronger winds were showing in northwestern, north central, and also in the panhandle parts of the state. And if you're in southeast Oklahoma, not really a big deal for you. All right, so tonight is a big deal across areas of the central plains, and that extends. And then we had fire weather watches. We had red flag fire warnings. We've had high wind warnings. We've had just about everything. This is a dynamic storm, but the precipitation that was supposed to be with this got cut off with a tropical system, went across Florida. So it's not too bad, but cold front is now stretching down into Oklahoma. So that has given us some showers, and we anticipated that was going to happen. And so that's showing up now to our west, northwest. This is Osage County. And so here's Pawhuska, looking back to the northwest. And so 4 acre in some areas around Sedan, Kansas. Heaven knows we need rain here, so we're just happy to see some rain. Could be a few lightning strikes, but so far there has been very limited. It's coming up just a tad bit, or hanging about 1 to 3 lightning strikes every few minutes. So we're going to continue to watch this. This line should continue to expand a little bit. So the best chance of rain is pretty much where it's raining, because they're moving northeast, so they're going to go in basically the same direction. But we do have 40 to 50% coverage from Tulsa to the north. And it's not a lot, but there could be a few areas that pick up a ½ inch to an inch of rain. All right, so our temperatures right now are in the mid to upper 60s. We're 66 at McAllister, 67 in Bartlesville, 69 now in Coffeyville, 68 still here in Tulsa. And then with that boundary, then showers, and then the real cold front still out in the panhandle, northwest parts of the state. That has to sweep through tonight, but before it happens, we do expect this to light up a little bit more with some scattered rain and thunder. In that, there could be some pea-sized hail and some gusty winds. So we're going to be watching that. We have our storm trackers out. In fact, right now, Brandon is on his way up to the northwest. A couple of other guys are going to be intercepting storms if they start looking severe. But for the most part, this will sweep through around 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the morning. Then we have to have the cool front come through. So it'll be in the upper 60s to mid 60s around Tulsa at 7 a.m. About 7:30 to 9, we'll have a front coming in, and then they'll drop our temperatures into the 50s, and then it'll rebound with some sunshine into the upper 60s to low 70s. But it'll be windy out of the northwest, 15, some gusts to 30 miles per hour. Then what we don't want is a whole lot of clouds for Saturday. I'll explain that in a minute. Temperatures will be in the 40s in the morning. A cold northwest wind will be blowing through. It'll be a mix of sun and clouds, but right at noon, when the eclipse happens, it's going to be clouds near Tulsa to the north and east. So if you want to be pretty sure that you're not going to be in clouds, you'll probably have to be further south and west, because it does look like it could be a bit of a problem. 60s will be the highs in the afternoon. To give you an idea, though, for Oklahoma, we're going to be in the 70 percentile area right around Tulsa. Remember, do not look directly in the sun. Do not. It'll burn your retina. As far as the best eclipse path is still across West Texas to South Texas, and so that's still a ways away for total coverage, but it's still very interesting. All right, so 40s on Sunday morning. Some areas could be in the upper 30s if it clears out. By afternoon, we're in the low 60s and a cold north wind and partly cloudy skies. This is a real fall weekend, and that's going to continue most likely into next week. We don't have a whole lot of changes, maybe a slight chance of showers on Wednesday, but it's not going to be a heat wave from here on out. All right, so some scattered storms likely north and west of Tulsa at midnight, and then moving in and around the Tulsa area until about 2 a.m. and then off to the north and to the east. A few showers could linger with the passage of the cool front at about 7 to 8 o'clock, but that'll be just quick, and then out of here, sun will pop up, the gusty northwest winds will show up, and then we will see temperatures that will be in the chilly 60s. And again, some folks could be in the upper 30s by the time we get into Monday morning. It'll be cool, bouncing back to a shower on Wednesday, and then kind of down Thursday, Friday, maybe back up. That roller coaster ride starts for the fall season. But hopefully the winds will die down for Friday night football a little bit.
Let's hope.
Yeah.
Let's hope so, yeah.
Yeah, they were pretty strong tonight for a while.